This is CWTFB Radio. I am your host, Charlie Machine. We here on another installment of Choose What the Future Brings. Always sponsored by Details, Car Audio, and Auto Detailing, right on 925 Turnpike Street in Canton, Mass. That's right on Route 138. I'm pretty sure you drove by it. If you've seen the spot with the free vacuums right out front, you'll see Details right behind it, spelled with a Z at the end. We got a friendly staff over there. I mean, quarantine and COVID kind of changed things around, so we're appointment only. So if you need an appointment for detailing, interior, exterior, audio stuff, just go on our Facebook. That's Details with a Z. Let them know Charlie sent you. We'll lace you up, keep you looking fresh, on the road and all of that. So today we have a really special guest. This is a gentleman I've been watching for a couple of years now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This guy's probably one of the most dynamic artists because of not only, a lot of artists have good music, but not a good personality to match with it. You know what I mean? I hear outrageous stories of this guy, and I see what he does online and how he interacts with people, and he just seems like a person who loves life and loves creating, man. So everybody give your undivided attention to my man, Treva Holmes, man. How you doing,
what's
bro?
Up, man? I'm living, man. In the pandemic, staying corona free, just making music, kind of working out, I would say 10-90.
Kind of.
Working out.
I ain't mad at that, bro.
And I've been cooking a lot too. So, Chef Treva on the way. You already know.
Yeah, everybody's a chef now, man, because of this damn pandemic, bro. Everybody, you know what I mean? It's funny, man. I seen somebody post some shit with some regular ass steak and like cheesy fries or some shit.
Talking on a paper plate.
Yo, that ass on a styrofoam plate, dog. Talking about she trying to sell it and all of that, man. Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
but
you better get your Shopify plates.
Thumbs up for the entrepreneurial spirit, but you know what I mean? That ain't it. You know what I mean? Try again.
That ain't it. I'm only buying it. I'm only buying it if it's better than mom's. So
Right. Exquisite shit. You know
for real.
But what's up, man? You just dropped the project, man. Big Trev.
Big Trev.
I see that got a really nice response. A lot of people are feeling it, man.
Yeah.
You seem like you're always pumping out work, man. So how long did it take for you to create that?
Oh, so I have my work ethic's crazy. So I have a bunch of songs that on that album that I did probably 2 weeks before the shit dropped.
Wow.
But I had a bunch of songs chilling though too. Like I had Jug and Finesse. That shit been out for 6 months.
Right.
I had a bunch of joints. So my process is I release a lot. I release the singles the year before, a couple months before, and then I hit you with the album. Boom. So now y'all got something to now y'all got something to work with. Yeah. Right. So I released Jug and Finesse. Then I released In Love with Bad Bitches, and then I did Lonely with Stizzy Left Lane. Right. And then bow, nigga, take the album, nigga. Take the fucking album.
I like Jug and Finesse a lot, man. I love that record, man.
Yeah, man, I feel like that was good for the streets. For in the end, it had a melodic view to it for the teeny boppers and the niggas that like R&B side of Trev. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it still had the fun video, you know, and then all that too. I just wanted to hit every type of, even if if you don't speak English, you follow the video, you follow the melody, and even if you don't just Jug and Finesse, or if you whatever, you just fuck with me, you fuck with the melody, you fuck with the personality behind it. So. Just bringing what we go through to my music. Yeah,
that's good shit, man. That's good shit. You know, it's crazy, man. Since I heard your work, I've always thought that you and Rosewood Babe should do a collaboration.
I love that nigga, man. I feel like a lot of people try to compare us, and I'm like, nah. Me and him, as far as writing and making music, I think it's dope.
I mean, I can see how people would try to compare y'all, but
not you, but
no. I'm just saying, critics, right? People, right? Whatever, right? Yeah. You talk about, everybody has an opinion. It is what it is, but I think y'all bring two different things to the table. You know what I mean?
We talked a lot. We talked about how being a father, because he's a father now. We talked about writing. We talked about making songs. And he's a very, very humble guy. He was always quiet. He was never a loud dude. I was always the loud nigga in the room. Rose was always chilling. I would love to do a collab with him, but it's a lot of I like timing. I like vibing, right?
Right.
So shout out to him because he's doing a lot of work, low key, definitely.
No, that's dope, man. That's dope. So I mean, for the people who don't know who you are, man, I mean, I know you're gaining a lot of traction within the city and in the market, but for people who don't know who you are, man, give them a little bit of backstory of who Treva Holmes is.
Oh yeah, all right. So first things first, my name is Treva Holmes. I'm from Roxbury, like born and raised. Went to school out here too. Before I was before I was known, I went to church and stuff like that. That's how I started music. And I also played ball. So everybody who know me that, like, they knew I played ball and did music. And I lived in Roxbury. So, and I was always, like, the biggest, loudest dude in the room. Like, you know what I'm saying? Biggest, loudest, roasting niggas, laughing mad loud, mad obnoxious, super just obnoxious, bro. And just everyone fuck with me. Like, if you didn't fuck with me, you was kind of hated because I wasn't rich and nothing. I had no crazy chain or whip. Like, and you would know me because I was always walking somewhere. I was rocking with I never was like the nigga that couldn't go nowhere. Every hood fuck with me. I could go anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And and that's one thing I like. I always I kind of always got my name off because I would always play ball everywhere. I played for mad teams. And then when I got into the music scene, I went to Madison, man.
Okay, I went to OB.
Madison.
Yeah. What year you graduated?
Yeah. Oh man, I graduated a long time ago, fam.
When was that? Like, what year was that?
Like, I would say early 2000, like 2000. Cause niggas ain't. I ain't trying to say my age online. Nigga ain't trying to say his age right now.
This nigga was like, yo, hold on. He's like, niggas be mad quick with math, dog. He's like, yo, chill. Yeah, all right.
Just know I played for Dennis Wilson.
Okay.
I played for Coach Wilson.
All right, say no more.
And then, But I was next door to you, so a lot of y'all girls did my homework. A lot of OB girls did my homework.
Okay. Can't confirm nor deny those allegations. You know what I mean?
Nah, but reason why I went to that school because they had a music program back when I went.
Yeah.
And they had computers, they had Fruity Loops, they had Pro Tools and all that. And that's how I learned. That's how I got into it. And I learned how to make beats and make music early. But while doing that, I played sports. I sung at niggas' funerals, like all the hood niggas you seen that passed away. I was asked to sing at funerals and shit. So I was, you know what I mean? That's how I started out, like doing church music. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I moved around. I moved around a lot. I lived in Dorchester, I lived in Mattapan, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Niggas grew up on Section 8, my nigga. So, understand. Like, I got my own spot now, but growing up, nigga, I probably moved 11 times. So, I lived everywhere in the city. Everywhere.
Wow. So, everybody
everywhere. I'm talking about everybody. I was walking around Mattapan. I was walking around Roxbury. I was walking around South End. I was walking around everywhere. Like,
goddamn.
Every couple years, we would have to move. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I had a giant family, a whole family. So, my sister would live over here. My sister would live in Heath Street. So, I'll be over there for a couple months. My aunt would live in the A, so I'll be over there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I had an aunt that lived on Norwell, and I would be over there. Like, had a friend that had my aunt that lived in the Point. So I went everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I grew up personally in Roxbury. So so artist, singer. I don't know what I was. I try to do everything. Comedian. Nigga, if this shit don't work out, we doing porn, nigga. Fuck it, nigga.
This guy, yo. so all right.
We fucking them hoes.
You clearly think about alternatives. Yeah, I mean, what would your porn name be? You know what I'm saying? Like if you
Big Trev, nigga.
Big Trev.
Big Trev, nigga.
Oh man. But on a serious note though, right? So do you feel like you get inspiration from people from your city?
From the city? I would say most of my inspiration comes from in home, like my family. We all did music growing up. Growing up in church, of course. My mom forced me. I didn't even want to do music growing up. I always wanted to play football and basketball, bro.
Okay.
I want to play, and I used to get in trouble a lot. So when you get in trouble in my house, you gotta sing a solo in front of the whole church.
Oh shit! That's like cruel and unusual punishment, bro. You know what I'm saying?
My mother was a military sergeant, I think, low key.
Jesus Christ.
She was different, man. Like, so if I got like a bad grade on the test, I'm singing that week in that church. Hard.
Let's talk about that, man. Like your upbringing, because it seems like you come from a very religious family, man.
What was
that like?
So growing up, I grew up in Roxbury, born and raised, and like literally up the street from Dudley. So y'all seen it all, bro. Outside the window, like in my crib, my mom just wanted to make a place where, like you know, is in her in our beliefs. I wouldn't even say her because it's mine too. That like you know, that is prayed up, is protected by God. You know, so we try to. She tried her honestly. I think she tried her best to make sure we prayed a lot and that we really believed that, you know, that we have a place to go other than ourselves for our issues. You know what I'm saying? So
that's real.
I always, even now, I still pray before shows and all that. But growing up, it was like discipline too. It built a lot of character in me because I used to be scared to talk in front of people because I was on punishment. I knew I had to go in front of the church. And if you messed up, that's another whooping. Like you, it was Joe Jackson. So I would really practice. I'm like, shit, I got to do it anyway, or I'm getting beaten. So, So yeah, my mom whooped my ass.
Where your parents from? Like, are your parents American or are they from the islands? Oh, from the South.
No, so yeah, my grandmother's from Memphis, Tennessee, and my mother's from Chicago. So yeah, and I didn't really grow up with a father, but my stepdad, he was there. He's from Boston, and he just died Easter last year. That was like my pops. Man. For real. And my biological dad actually came into my life probably like in the last 2 or 3 years. Okay. And he's actually been cool. Like he was, you know, he's from the hood like us, and he got into a lot of drugs and he got into a lot of that. And he became clean. He became clean, and actually is actually a very essential supporter with my music now. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's big, man.
I mean, I feel like you just, you know, forgive, let that nigga be free. You feel me? Like I'm not. And I think that has a lot to do with me growing up and being like, I've been through way more worse shit than like, you know, having a grudge against a nigga that. But actually, I was better off him not being there.
Right.
But my stepdad, rest his soul. My stepdad, bro, my nigga, that was my security guard. That nigga would go crazy for me. That was my dog. You know what I'm saying? So
that's dope, man.
So growing up in Roxbury, outside the crib, drug dealing, niggas getting shot, we would come through and just go to church, man. My grandmother was big church. She was big church. She played the piano at almost every church in Boston. She dragged me. She dragged my ass.
Was you one of them niggas that was, you know what I mean, pitching rocks on the weekdays and going to church on Sunday? You know what I mean?
I would say that started happening more towards growing up high school.
Yeah, teenage years.
As far as because I was scared of my mom. I wasn't scared of cops. I wasn't scared of niggas.
That's a reality for a lot of black households.
I was trying to tell niggas like I don't give a fuck. If I can get locked up and my mother don't find out, I'm smooth. Facts, like.
It's like, yo, it's alright. Just don't tell my mom, right?
I don't care what happened. My mom cannot know, nigga.
I get it.
So on top of that, she would make us sing in front of the church when we got in trouble. So I did it so much growing up, nigga, that when I got older, around like 11 years old, you know, girls was like, "Oh yeah, you can sing, you sing cute, nigga." I'm like, "What, nigga? What up, bitch?" Like, it's not like, so I'm like, okay, word, nigga, I can do this, like. But I was still into basketball. I still had the poop dreams, you know, Washington Park, like.
That's how it go.
And I was balling. I balled all through Roxbury and all that. And I think after growing up, going to college, when I got to college, that's when I kind of veered away from my mother's house. Okay. And got introduced to me, a man, being Trev on his own. Right. Integrity, you know, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, word. My mother can't do nothing to me now, nigga. Like, I'm here. And introduced to everything. That's when I started making more music, other than church music. I started making stuff like, you know. So I was always good at singing, but as far as like, you know, I would freestyle and chill out with my niggas in school, but I never really took it serious until like college, I'd say.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So in 2016, when I first heard of you, it was a record that you did called Agree, right?
Oh yeah.
What was the inspiration behind that record?
So at that point, at 2016, I was feeling myself heavy. Like that was when I was at my most. I think that was my OD confident year, where I knew like anything I put out at that point was gonna be crazy, and I knew I had to work with other producers. You know what I'm saying? At that point. I worked with Magic on the Beat. You know who that is?
That's big, yeah.
So Magic on the Beat sent me the song 617. If y'all haven't heard that song, if anybody watching this or whoever gets this, listen to that song. That was one of the first songs that I was like, yo, this nigga's nice. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, all right, word. But then I was like, I wanted to do something a little bit more soft, because that one was like hard. That was like intense. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this one I wanted to make smooth, like real smooth, and have a crazy hook that niggas gonna say without me in the room.
Exactly.
So it was very intentional.
Okay.
So I was trying to be very intentional with my hooks, my choruses, my cadences. So even if you don't know the words, you go, you just sing, you know?
Right.
It's like, oh, this is, and even if you don't know the words, like, oh, that's my step. Like, you know? So what I did was I did that. And when Marco, Megazoid, they played, those are the niggas that made that beat. Okay. And at the time, their name was Industry. But Marco and myself sent me the beat. He was like, yo, Trev, I think you'll do good on this beat. And at the time, they lived in Moreland. So still in Roxbury. At that time, I lived on Chalmers Ave. I would just walk up to Marco's crib and literally stay there for 4 or 5 days. Like, bro, I promise you, every artist, like, if you see Najee Janey, if you see, like, a lot, like, anybody, Latrell, there was any big, like, they went to this crib.
That's crazy.
It was on Moreland Street. It was 45.
My brother actually used to live on Moreland. That's funny as shit.
So
right across from the laundromat.
So before, that's crazy. So we're at the beginning, like near Warren. Okay. So imagine every artist before they were like anything in the city really like was going to this crib to chill, to have parties. Some niggas slept there. Some niggas was in town for a little bit, slept there, like chilled. Because there was a lot of musicians that fucked with us. So
that's amazing.
On average, there would be like 10 different artists in that crib.
Bro, that sounds like some Dungeon Family type shit. You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm dead serious. And when I tell you, I learned how to mix better. I learned how to formulate songs. I learned a lot of history of hip hop in that house because a lot of niggas was way more ahead. I would say as students than I was. I really learned a lot about my sound, their sound, becoming your own sound in that crib. Because Megazoid was there. They were the producers. So it was Lean and then it was Marco. Okay. Lean was more boom bap and Marco was more melodic. Right. You know? So put them both together, I was getting some crazy hits out of there. Okay. But the one that really stuck was Agree. And people that was in that room, I would say, Milkshaw Benedict, Najee Janey, Grill P, niggas that would be there, like, come through, say what up. Crazy, Latrell James, Mark Maron, niggas that was there that would just come to that crib in Roxbury, like, you know what I'm saying? When they was young, like, I'm talking about when Najee was like young, too young to go to the clubs, like. Wow. And a lot of music was pumped out of that crib, man.
That's amazing, man. So after you dropped that record, right? Agree. Like, what do you feel like that kind of did for you? Okay. Like
it was bubbling slowly because we were doing a lot of shows. But the cool thing about it, everybody that used to come to that crib, would always hear that song. And then we had a party. There was a big party. It was somebody's birthday party. And I brought a camera. I took his name was Lenny. He has a camera. He's a beast. He does a lot of niggas videos out in Cali now. Right. But we did a video for that shit. And everybody who used to come to that crib, we had a party at another crib, and it was like basically everybody used to come to that crib, chill with us, smoke with us, do music, whatever. Had a big birthday party bash, and I filmed it and made that the video for Agree. And then, yes. So now all those people in that video sharing it, posting it, singing it, and then I was relentless with it for that. I would say since 2016, I still sing that song on my shows.
That's fire.
So even if you never heard it before, you're gonna love it when I sing it now too.
That's fire.
And don't you agree? Like, it's mad catchy. Like, fuck it. Like, but when I made the song, I knew it was gonna be crazy. I knew it was gonna be crazy. And now it's a staple song for me. And it was made by Megazord in 45 Mullen Street in Roxbury. Like,
that's amazing.
Crazy.
So Megazord, man. You mentioned Marco Marcel.
Definitely.
The other day I saw him on Instagram, basically just expressing some frustrations. You know what I mean about how he feels like media outlets are not really, reaching out to them and trying to tell their story and things of that nature, even though they're attached to like some of the biggest names in the city.
And that right there, I feel like he has every right to feel that way. Just like you have the right to feel that we should be the best and most noted, right, at whatever we are. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we put in so much work. Like, I feel like he has his own right to feel those opinions.
Right.
But as a humble person as well, Trev, and a real nigga, like, I can't complain because I don't want to look like that. I don't want to look like that. Like, I want niggas to give me my shit because, like, even if you earned it, you probably still won't. Yeah, even if you do deserve it, you probably. I think.
And he does deserve it. Now that you're telling me this shit, because but Trev, right? So you got to look at it, right? You got to look at it from my perspective, because now I'm a media guy, right? So I see the post, I immediately feel attacked. You see what I'm saying, right? So now I'm like, all right, so why should I talk about this guy, right? Now, I'm looking at the list of the names that he posted, and I'm like, that's actually pretty fucking impressive, right? So then now I'm thinking to myself, why haven't I heard of this guy, right? But I think the approach is what was kind of like, it was more like, it sounded very entitled. You know what I mean? And I feel like nobody wants to hear that shit.
Yeah, and that's what I think that's what something I would say. Like, I know you're dope, Marco. And I know, like, there's a lot of niggas that's dope that don't get the recognition they deserve, my nigga.
Right.
Even in the game, there's niggas in the game. Yeah. Like Jadakiss that will never get the recognition he deserved. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You see, but the thing is, you see what Jadakiss did, right? He felt like he didn't get the recognition he deserved. So what he started doing, he started calling himself top 5 dead or alive until niggas realized that he was really top 5 dead or alive.
But the streets already knew that. The streets already know about Marco Marcel. We know we know about you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like the people, especially the people that you work with, but like you gotta turn niggas into believers. Like even Kanye West had to do it. Like, but I'm not gonna say this is me and you. Right. Trev, there was times I felt that way, bro. I felt like, nigga, I should be.
I believe it.
There's times at the Boston Music Awards and at award shows that niggas is at, and I'm like, what? I'm not in that?
Right.
Oh, what? I'm not on that show? Y'all talking about best artists, and I ain't talking about me. I'm not gonna go off and say that.
Right.
Even if I felt it, I wouldn't. I don't give a fuck, my nigga. Because at the end of the day, my nigga, like, that's not giving me any dollars, my nigga.
That's real shit.
Like, and you look like a complaining ass person when you do voice that. So I don't even. You know what I do? I go harder. I go fucking harder. I go harder. Like, why the fuck? Niggas better know me next year. Like, they gonna know me. But look what happened. Look what happened now. Without me ever staying humble, staying down, working mad hard. I don't have to say nothing.
Nah, that's real
shit. My music speaks for myself. I have no manager, no fucking team.
Wow.
This is me, nigga. Like, it's really just me.
Wow. It's
really just me, bro. Nigga. It's really just me, my nigga. when I got those producers, when I got those shows, that was me, bro.
That was just you out here doing what you do.
Out here, Trev. Oh shit, Trev, this shit was hard. You want to perform?
Wow.
Trev, like just off the muscle, nigga. I did it off the muscle. I didn't ask for nothing, bro. Like anybody that came through and fucked with me, like, you know, niggas like my dog Alex Place, like my dog Marco Marcel, niggas that promoted and helped me do shit.
Right.
That was out of their love for me, my nigga. They wasn't trying to get nothing. I didn't have to pay these niggas. They was like, yo, you're dope. I'm fucking with you.
Right.
When I look
and that's what real niggas do.
And that's what it is. Even you see me on stage like, yo, you're dope, and just fucked with me.
Yeah.
When you see me on these podcasts, when you see me on, niggas ain't asked for none of that. I didn't even ask for the Boston Music Awards, bro. I looked up one day, they was like, Trev, you are nominated for R&B Artist of the Year. And I ain't make no noise for them niggas. I was like, what? I'm from the hood, my nigga. What? I said I won. In my head, I won.
That's fire.
Because I'm in the same category with niggas that are really like up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Niggas with deals, niggas with teams, niggas with marketing, niggas with like bread behind their shit.
Right.
I did this straight off the walking around being Trev, nigga.
So do you feel like your work ethic is your greatest quality?
My work ethic and my music is my greatest quality. So now what I gotta do is put that investment there now. Now I gotta put that money, I gotta put that engine behind my shit. Because now if I can do this, if I can do these numbers, this much traction off of just me, imagine if I add like 10 niggas.
Nah, facts.
So that's what I'm doing right now. This whole pandemic has been giving me more time to really, bro, all I did is add a cameraman. I added one cameraman, bro.
And shit changed.
And then I added one more dude just to help with backing and a lot of other shit. Bro, mad stupid shit started happening. Just off 3 niggas.
That's amazing.
Now I'm at like 4 or 5 niggas now that just help with little things. Like, yo, help me, go to my website, change this. Go to my emails, answer these emails. Like, and I'm like, word. So now I can focus on just boom, big Trev. You know what I mean?
Make the music.
Yeah, so now just adding a few kickstands to the bike, bro. That shit riding now. Like it's gonna get crazier. But now the biggest thing now is to distribute and find more marketing for me, for real. I think because I have a lot of music, and all I'm doing is I'm really trying to network to really get a lot of music to artists. Like even because I do a lot of writing too.
Okay.
So
you're living fully off of music right now?
Yeah, for the last 4 years, I probably had a job maybe 4 or 5 months out of the last 4 years.
That's fucking impressive.
Shout out to Verizon. I used to work for Verizon. And actually, I think every job I've had, I got fired from. I got fired, my nigga. Like I couldn't keep a job because I would make.
What was you doing?
Trips doing music, bro. I'll leave work early for music. Yeah, and I'm like, it's just a job. I can get another job, but like some of these opportunities I couldn't get again.
I ain't mad at that, bro. You gotta make that executive decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't have kids or nothing, or a wife or nothing like that, so I can really get up and go.
Yeah, you live for you.
At the time at the time I went. My mom, she actually she helped me out. She was like, "Oh yeah, I help you out with your rent for like this amount of time, so you can go get it." You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And that was for like a summer, and that's when I went to That's when I went to A3C. That's when I met Zaytoven. I met Tezington. That's Lil Wayne's manager. That's when then I came home from there. I met Nip. Before he died, my nigga. I met
That's
nigga
amazing.
like, and I emailed the nigga, and he emailed me a contract. We was trying to work on some shit. Never know.
Wow.
You never know.
Wow.
If I had the bag right then and there, it could have happened. But I just what I was doing, I'm like, let me get to this bag. Let me try to get this bag. Let me get you know. And then that I'm not saying I'm not gonna cap and say, oh yeah, we would have worked. But if anybody get the bag, you can. If you have the bag, you can work with any artist.
That's a fact. They might. They don't even gotta like your shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like money talks.
If you got the bag, you can work with anybody. You get a feature.
They might not share that shit when you post it, but you can get the
feature. you get the paid feature, and my nigga, and what you do with that after is up to you. So what I did, like, you know what I'm saying, when all that time I had off of work or off of just just worrying about bills, I used this so crazy because at that time I dropped 2 albums. I dropped Nights in Roxbury. I dropped Catch a Vibe. That's when Girl Next Door came out. That's when songs like that came out. Like, you know what I mean? I started dropping a lot of videos. Started doing a lot of stuff, and I got my brand up there. I'm at a point now because I dropped Big TREV that I can pay rent off of music.
That's amazing, bro. Like, salute to you, man.
You know how hard you know how hard that is, my nigga? Like, I don't care if I'm not a millionaire. I don't got drip. I don't got off-white everything and shit. But like, my nigga, I can do a feature and make a beat and then go downstairs to my landlord like, here. You know, so there's a lot of niggas that can't do that.
If I want to take a trip to Cali, I was talking to Oompa a few weeks back, and she was telling me
that's an inspiration.
Yo, Oompa's amazing, man. Like, and she told me that she was living off of music, and I didn't know, that she was for the last 4 years as well. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Oompa's a beast, bro. She told me that she was making she was telling me she could make what you can make off music if you do it right. Mm-hmm. I became a student to people like Oompa because there was a time I wasn't making money just off music, and I talked to Oompa. Me and Oompa had a car ride home. She drove me home we had a session together. Me and her had a session together. And we filmed the Girl Next Door video during our music session. Hilarious.
Okay. That's crazy.
And she drove me home, and we had a big conversation about how you can make music, or how you can make money off your music, but your music got to be tight. Your music got to be tight, bro. And the reason why Oompa work ethic is out of control.
I can see that.
She's a machine, and she can rap. She can make music.
She's high level rap.
I don't care how good your work ethic is. If you can't make music, you can put out 1,000 bad songs. You know what I'm saying?
You could be running. Okay. You could be running really fast in place. You know what I'm saying? Just all day, right here.
Like your legs are moving. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about Oompa makes big steps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Her, and that's what I'm saying. Like, because she makes like really good music. So I learned from her, make really good music and have work ethic. So talent and work ethic,
right?
You're a cheat code,
right?
And and I learned a lot from her because she's like, I don't work, Trev. I live in the city she lives in. You got to have money to live there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't
I've been to her crib.
She lives.
That's just nice. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So like, you can't, if you don't got no money, like, you can't live there. So when she's making money on music, and that's dope. Like, and at the time I wasn't. So I was like, that's my goal. That's my goal. Like, how can I just work? And it takes a lot of pride. It takes a lot of, you got to take the fear out of it. Stop being scared of it. Do it. I was scared that I would fail. I'm like, nigga, fuck it. Let's fail. You know why? Because you're getting older. Fuck it. What you doing?
You ain't got nothing but time, man. Just if you're going to fail, do it fast, man. Fuck it.
You're gonna be broke anyway, nigga. If you fail, you broke before you started, nigga.
Yeah, right.
Like, back to broke. What you gonna just get mad because you broke again? The fuck? Let's go. If you didn't do nothing, if you didn't try, you still broke.
That's a fact. It's a big fact, man. So,
yeah,
speaking of Oompa, man, I mean, besides Oompa, man, who else from the city would you like to work with if given the chance?
Oh man, her, Brandy Blaze, Red Shades, Cake Swag, Dutch Rebel. I've worked with so many niggas in the city already. It's so crazy. Mm-hmm. I already have a song with Dutch. I need another one. The reason why I named those girls is because they all have insane work ethics. Mm-hmm. Cake Swag's been making freestyle videos every week for like the last 100 weeks, right?
Yeah, for like the last 100 years. It feels like.
I've watched Oompa in radio interviews in real life really just out rap everybody at the show.
Everybody.
I watched Brandy Blaze stage presence.
Crazy.
It's like
infectious. Bro, I'm telling you. I'm at a show, son. And I'm at the bar and I heard her voice for the first time. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? Right?
That's what I said. And that's what and it's straight up, all the people I named says the same thing about me. And that's why I'm like, damn, I'm fanning out and I'm fucking with her. Like, you know what I mean?
That's amazing.
I'm fanning out and she fucking, like, I'm fanning out, she fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, all right, word. So like now, every time I see Brandy, every time I see Oompa, every time I see Cake, every time I see Red Shades, or even Dutch, it's stupid love. It's stupid love. Like those are my sisters. You feel me? And the only thing that is really keeping us from working is like we be all of 6 of us are busy as shit.
Right.
Like sometimes I got a show. She got a show. They had a show. They in another state. They, you know, and that's what I want. And I'd rather that than anything. Like we're all working.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I always whisper stuff to them. Like, yeah, we're gonna buy a mansion on the same street. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like whatever, you know. And they all know I support them, bro. Like crazy. I remember me and Cake Swag did shows all summer. We literally was doing shows all summer. I've done crazy. I did a lot. I did Brandy Blaze's album release. Me and Oompa did mad shows together. Me and Red Shades did a show together in Atlanta.
That's
Fire. You know what I'm saying? And then me and Dutch was rapping before mad niggas, bro. Yo,
that's big facts.
Dutch was rapping
Famous Nobodies.
I was not rapping, bro. When I was in school. I was in school when she was doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I was saying. Like, there's Dutch got fans before Instagram. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and that's why, and she's always gonna be, you know, big like that. Other rappers too that I would love to work with, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, Hefe Replay, Najee Janey, Milkshaw Benedict, Sean Wire, hopefully Stiz, hopefully Joyner. You know what I'm saying? Because all of our styles are different. All the people that I named. I sing, bro. At the end of the day, I will. If you don't want me to rap, I'll sing on that bitch. Yeah, dude. It's like I'll sing, but I rap too. So it's like I feel like I make a lot of slappers and a lot of melodic joints, and I feel like this album, Big Trev. I think we could do some more albums and have these people on these albums, and I think that would be something. That'd be a work of art. And you know, I shouted out Megazoid. Shout out to Slush Gang. It's a big ass like Toronto like producer group that did a lot of records on there. And yep, Slush Gang. You know the Slush. And then the other dude, Loverboy Beats. He did Quarantine and a lot of other songs like The Weeknd. And my other boy, Kato Beats. Just a bunch of other people that was on Big Trev.
Okay.
You know.
So Megazoid, man, like Megazoid, like they like the Dungeon family of Boston, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, man. They had a crib on Moreland Street in Roxbury.
Yeah.
Everybody was there.
If you look at, you know what I mean, everybody they've been able to influence or touch or help in some way, you know what I'm saying? Like that's huge for their legacy.
I'm trying to tell you, they've played behind almost everybody that's anybody out here. You know what I mean? They played. They were backing. There was a backing band at Boston Music Awards. But that's Hefe. That's Sean Wire. That's Najee. That's Oompa. That's Brandy Blaze. All in one. That's Red Shades. That's all in one night. That's just one night. So and then imagine shows they did with me, Mark Maron, fucking just everybody. So and then let's talk about their production. They produce for people like Latrell James, like me, like Najee Janey, like, and this is for the last couple years, not just this year,
right?
But I think they should. I think what he said, because he had to post about it, I think he's right. But I don't think the way you project that, like, you don't want to seem like the complaining person. But at the end of the day, if it's facts, it's facts. Facts is facts. But like, I just wait till they say it. You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, listen, from what you're telling me, bro, then yes, I understand why he feels the way he feels. Because I would feel the same way, bro. I used to make music too, bro. I know what it is. Like, I know what it's like. You know what I mean? To feel underappreciated, especially when you know you bringing that pressure. You know what I mean? So I get that. But like you said, delivery is everything, man. But moving on from that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out Megazoid.
Yeah, shout out Megazoid, man, for real.
They actually just produced a song that I have out as well. It's called You Got My Soul, and the other one is called On the Side. Shout out to them.
Yeah, I like On the Side.
Oh, that's on Apple Music. On the Side's fire. That's Marco on that bass.
Yeah, that's fire though. You see, bro, these are things that I need to know, man. Your music is you would say is like a real depiction of your life. Like these are like your lyrics is everything that you're using from actual experience or things that you see as well.
I would say some of it actually happened if you go back to my early records, and some of it I'm just having fun on. You know what I mean? Some of us are having fun on things that I've seen. You know, definitely with music, you can go any way with it. You know,
right?
I would say because you know, some people could say stuff. Oh, I actually did that and get indicted. I'm just like, I say, you know, I would say like, a lot of my lyrics definitely are things that I've seen and have been through as well. Because I get my inspiration from just everything.
Well, I'm not even talking about like, you know, the street stuff. I mean, you make a lot of music that pertains to women. You know what I mean, as well.
Ooh,
you know?
yeah.
So
that's why I wasn't even talking about the street shit.
Okay.
Because you never know. But I would say like, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be 100. A lot of stuff I say in the music is a lot of stuff I want to happen or have happened. You know, and y'all be the judge. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I know that. What do you have any like specific lyrics that stood out?
Not any that I'm thinking of right now, to be honest. But
let's talk about agree. Since we all know that song,
right?
So I had a bar that says, we in this room, we all alone. Got that house to myself, my niggas ain't home. Mm-hmm. So that's some shit I would say to a girl, like. You know what I mean? Like, some shorties don't like coming over to niggas' cribs if they got roommates, niggas there. You tell her, yo, I got the house to myself, my niggas ain't home. I've said that to a girl before, definitely.
Okay.
And sometimes it's not even my roommate. Sometimes it's my mom, nigga. Like, I used to live with my mom. when I made Agree, I was in and out mom's crib. So sometimes I'm like, yo, mom. Oh, mom's at the crib.
Do you freestyle a lot of your music?
All of it. I haven't wrote down anything, and it's not like a real super freestyle. I'll freestyle and I go back and fix whatever I fucked up on.
The only reason I asked that is because I used to be an artist, and I could sense that. You know what I mean? Like as an artist listening to an artist. So like I can sense that, and I'm like just off the vibe and like, you know what I mean, like the energy on the music, and it's like I can see how he did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I kind of like doing that because, like,
that's dope. That's the best way to do it.
I forget flows a lot. So I don't even like to think about the song till I'm there. Okay. So I'll think about this shit. I forgot that, bro. I'm mad to this day. You know, and you're artist. You ever thought of a bar? Thought of a fucking cadence? It was like, like, what was that? I'm gonna tell you straight like this. I like to feel the beat while I'm recording it. So like, I like to vibe out like verse by verse. You know what I mean? Because I might have this thing written down, and I think that's the vibe. But then I hear the beat a certain way. I'm like, nah, I don't like that. I like this, and I get to change it. I can call audibles like right there. You know
that's
what I'm saying? And I know you as an artist that, you know what I'm saying, that recorded a lot of his music. That happens. You thought you had a bar, thought it was lit, and you say it, and it don't feel right.
Right.
So you sit there, and you thinking, oh, what if I just said? What if I said that? Then say that, you know?
Right.
So, and then sometimes I don't have nothing. Sometimes I just really force. It's like a game. It's like playing ball. Like it's like a pickup game. You go to the gym and you see niggas playing. You don't know what you're gonna do. You just in there. You just balling. So
right.
I'll put on a beat. I have a bunch of beats that producers have sent me. I'll pick one I like. I hear the beat. Okay. Smoking with my niggas. Yeah, niggas counting figures. And I'm like, okay, word. Okay. Then I'm like, that's trash. That's trash. Then I'll be like, then I'll turn it into a singing song. You never know, I might turn it into singing. Like,
that's dope.
Pull it back your crib.
No, you don't have a specific creative process. You just kind of go with whatever mood you in.
I mean, now because I'm getting older and getting more cranky, like I'm getting real bougie sometimes. Like, so I gotta clean up. I gotta clean up first. Like that's the first thing. I don't care what it look like. Even if I already cleaned it up, I gotta wipe it down. Have music playing, right?
Wow.
Have music playing. Also, I gotta eat. Period. I gotta eat before I even hit the shit.
Okay.
Right. So I'll order food or I'll cook something. And then since I've been in the workout kind of. I kind of like get a few push-ups in. And then I be in the mirror. I take a shower. Be in the mirror, really just amping myself up, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just really, just get in there, get into a process, get into a state of mind where I'm not nigga shit, you know?
Right.
Because we in the world where being black has, even though you are black, and they call you a nigga and shit, but you don't be feeling like that all the time, my nigga. So. Right. You get up and you just you hear the news, niggas is dying by cops and shit, and niggas in the hood. 5 people got shot today. In
where? Really?
The field.
God damn.
Yeah, that shit don't even hit the news. That I found out on Twitter, nigga.
All right, so all right, let's talk about that for a little bit, man. Since it's so relevant to what's going on right now in the world.
No, but it wasn't cops. It was just the hood. We see it all the time. How many niggas
right. I understand, and that's what I'm getting at, because we make this uproar, right, about of cops killing niggas and shit like that, right? And then we turn around and we do the same shit to ourselves, right? Now,
when you say we, right? Like when you in the hood, the hood shit. That's hood shit, whatever. You know what I mean? And we should feel bad when 5 people get killed by another black person.
Right.
We should. But we know most times that was some hood shit. It wasn't no innocent life took in there. It was niggas that was on some shit.
It's easy to say that, you know what I mean? Because
it's easy to say that.
We don't know. We know, bro. Like, we don't know niggas that then deserve to get clapped. You know what I mean?
Facts.
On some dumb shit. You know what I mean?
And we have peace walks and shit and all that, and then little boys been getting killed, like little girls been getting shot. Yes, and it's crazy, like that shit. And even in my mind, I'm like, damn, that's just hard. That's just fucked up. It's just, niggas just really just shooting shit.
Bro, like I literally the other night I literally went to sleep upset and woke up upset about this whole George Floyd shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know why it bothered me so much. You know what I mean?
It bothered me because I think it bothered me more because we've been in the crib now, nigga, for like 40 something days, and shit has really just been getting to us, like. For real, as humans, I feel like you can't cage us up like this, and really, our feelings are real out of tune. We ain't been releasing; we just been doing us like by ourselves these days. So I would say that has a lot to do with it, or our mental process. And we out now. We out the crib now. Niggas is really on some animal shit. Like, where are we out? Finally get to,
Yeah.
I think that has something to do with it, but also what has to do with I was upset too, bro. Because he didn't just kill him, nigga. That nigga literally was staring into the camera, just choking this nigga.
Yeah, the nigga enjoyed it.
And we really couldn't get to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? If some hood niggas was fighting and niggas look like he's about to kill him, nigga,
niggas could break it up. Right. Yeah, go ahead and try to break that shit up with a cop, nigga. It's gonna be 2 dead niggas now.
And you gotta understand, we're in Boston. That cops don't really be on us like that.
Not to that extent.
Compared to where they at. Cops will be on us talking their shit, posting us up maybe. But you ain't gonna really hear too many niggas getting killed by a cop unless the nigga was shooting at a cop.
Right, that's facts.
A cop will get shot at first before a nigga gets shot.
I think it's because Boston PD understands placement, bro. There's a lot of these like these there's a lot of surrounding areas in Boston that there's some super racist cops, bro. Like super racist, like OD. Nigga, I grew up in Mattapan, bro. Milton cops be the worst. You know what I mean? Like Milton cops fucking suck. Like, I mean, till this day, I don't even like driving through Milton.
Bro, I don't even. I'm gonna tell you straight up, my nigga. Outside of Boston, my nigga, I be fair for my life, my nigga. No bullshit. Like, we was driving. My man Anson raps. He's a ball. He a killer. He's a dope.
Yeah, I know Anson actually. Yeah.
He got into some shit because of some racist ass cops out there in like Ipswich.
Really?
He was doing deliveries. He worked for like, delivery shit. Like, I don't know. You know how many apps do delivery?
Right.
He was doing deliveries out there. He took a break and was at one of the beaches out there and got into some shit. And it was definitely some racist shit. And literally he caught a crazy case out there because of that. And and when I tell you he's like me, a nigga won't hurt a fly, my nigga. Mad cool, mad chill. He does poetry, does yoga. Like,
yeah, bro. I met him.
Nigga.
I met him one time. At, my homegirl Teresa, she wanted to do a podcast, and she had Anson there helping her out with everything too. So I met him that night. And yeah, dude seems very, unassuming, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So why the fuck would people fuck with him?
Right.
Because he's black.
Yeah, but he's I feel like being black in the wrong area is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So like I try to tread carefully. I have a lot of white friends. And I talk to them. I'm like, nigga, if anything happened to me, y'all better come get me. I don't give a fuck. Nigga. Anything happened to me, I love y'all. Y'all supposed to love me, my nigga.
Yo, I seen some shit that said the only thing that can beat white privilege is white privilege. Right? Facts. So, I think it's for all of our white friends to actually stand up and start doing some shit and saying some shit.
I fuck with them because I bring a lot of joy and a lot of happiness and a lot of like love from my friendships. Yeah. So like a lot of the niggas, even not just black, just white, Spanish, whatever, my nigga. If I'm in the gym and I can get out of it, help me, nigga. Like,
right.
I got lawyer friends. I got cop friends.
Yeah. I
got firefighters. I got like all of that. Just because we get into that age where niggas is professionals now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah. So like I'm not gonna say like when all this shit was happening, all this shit happens, all these riots and shit. I tell my niggas like, bro, you better come get me if I'm fucked up with a cop out here.
That's fact.
All my little Harvard law, Northeastern law, motherfucking niggas, like, nah, y'all help me. I'll pay y'all when I get it. Just don't let them niggas kill me, bro. And that's a real thing. And same thing with niggas. I told them, if you in Roxbury, don't walk through here without me, nigga. They will rob your ass. They will rob your
in a heartbeat.
Ass.
In a heartbeat. And then after they take it, I can't get it back, bro. It's over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude. What did they take? They ain't take. All right, good. iPhone, you're fine. Yeah, you get another one. And that's why they robbed you. They know you'll get another one.
Right. You be fine.
But you be fine. But that's what I'm saying. Don't walk through Roxbury and Dorchester, Mattapan without me on them streets and without me. Just like if a cop, I ain't about to get locked up without. Come on. I got one phone call. Nigga. I'm gonna make sure they call all the white people, nigga. Everybody, listen.
Well, speaking of white people, man, and your connections, man. I mean, do you feel like these white people that you're meeting, and I'm not saying that because you want to use them or whatever, but are like label talks and things of that nature, man? Are there people like that in your corner, people that you're networking and helping you out in that regard?
Yeah, in that regard, I feel like I'll put them all. I'll talk to them all individually, and the goal is get Treva up. How are we gonna get Treva up? How can we make this a real serious situation? And we research day in day out how to like get the brand up, and how to get shit in movies, how to become self-sufficient, where we're networking instead of begging, we're bringing shit. Like, like what I bring to the table as a asset to a label, or not just a label, or just a situation. Like, I don't really need a label. I just need to sit down and talk with something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if I feel like if a person that needs help with their career, needs help with some writing, help with some vocal arrangements or whatever,
right?
Or can use me in that sense, and I can get my stock up. I can raise my stock by him helping that nigga out, like on some how the Weeknd came in, like Drake, like basically wrote "Take Care."
Really,
his stock rose, and now he's one of the biggest artists in the world.
See, I didn't even know. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, Drake signed him. He wrote "Take Care."
Okay.
Those are most of those songs he helped. Yeah, let's not say. I'm not saying Drake didn't write and help. Make.
No. I know how it go, bro. You know what I mean? There's a misconception with the whole writing thing. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The Weeknd came and had a bunch of sauce. The Weeknd was dope, man. He has so much music. Yeah, so he can make music. The Weeknd can make music in a heartbeat, bro. He's a beast. He's so much. That's one of the artists I feel like is a lot like me. He can make songs. He can make a lot of records. He can write his ass off. And what he did that for Drake. But one thing he didn't do, he didn't sign to OVO.
Which is smart.
I think it's smart. I think he wanted to be his own boss. Not.
Oh, absolutely.
Same thing with Roddy Ricch. He came to Meek Mill. Meek Mill helped him out.
And but he didn't sign the Dream Chasers.
What I think he didn't sign the Dream Chasers. I think he felt like he could be more of a boss. He felt like I wanted to be his own boss.
That's fair.
It was a very good decision. I think it was a very good decision on his part. But I felt like after that shit happened to the Weeknd, Party Next Door came in, and he had to take that deal. You know what I mean?
Right.
Drake wasn't taking those. Drake wasn't taking those shorts, and I'm not mad at that. But you gotta understand these. Yeah, I like it. But same thing with Drake. Drake came in to Cash Money as a writer. He helped write songs on like Father Like Son.
Yeah.
Came in as a writer. Came in working with Young Money. He started helping Wayne. Of course, Wayne was helping him, and then branched off and got his own deal.
That's when he was working with what's his name, Little Brother, a lot. Like that's when I remember at that time. That's when I heard of Drake on the Little Brother collaboration.
Whoa!
And Little Brother, ain't that what those called? It was like this, backpack rap type shit.
Yeah. I didn't even hear that. I didn't hear Drake until first song I heard from Drake was "Replacement Girl."
Wow, you see, that's crazy.
I'm late. I was late.
But it was just before that era. It wasn't even long before.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
It was literally just before that era. And then that's when I started hearing Drake with, Trey Songz, Lil Wayne, and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's when I got into Drake with "Replacement Girl," and I thought he was dope. Then I was like, he can rap. That nigga rap.
His story's crazy, man.
Yeah. And I just want to be in a situation where I can actually, not get fucked and still, make sense. If it makes sense. If I sign something, it has to be a bag. If not, I can, I can network my way through this shit. And we're gonna try different ways to do this, because a lot of the artists you see now, They have deals. They're not a lot of them aren't independent. Like we found out like people like Chance wasn't independent. He was saying he was, but he wasn't. Niggas like, like that, like people saying that they're independent and they're really not. And it's kind of like, it's fucked up because niggas like us who really are independent, we're looking at like, oh damn, we don't even got to sign, like type shit.
Lil, did you know these
niggas
these niggas signed everything?
Everything. Super everything. And then they later on probably become independent. I'm not saying that they're not, but like at the end of the day, like, I look at it like I'm trying to be as successful as them.
Right.
And if it looks like I have to have a deal to do that, I'm not scared of it. Like I'm not scared of it. Niggas work for fucking Walmart for 10 years. That's a deal whether you like it or not, nigga.
Nigga. You know what I mean? You call it what you want.
10 years.
And it's
10 years for $20,000 a year, nigga. Like,
and it's nowhere near as profitable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like, I'm not scared of a deal. It just has to make sense, especially when it comes to, because you're thinking of like Lil Uzi, the amount of money he could have made if he signed the right deal compared to how much money he did make.
Right.
It was just like I was like, wow, his deal, and he was about to quit music for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Lil Yachty was talking about, his publishing. He did not know where his publishing was coming from.
Wow.
But then you get niggas like Chance who already had a crazy fan base before he got his deal. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like Meek, who he had a crazy. Yeah, he signed because he said, "Shit, I made this much on my own, so shit, I know if I had an army behind me, boom."
Right.
Yeah, and that's dope. And he made a lot of money off that. He was very successful. Same thing with Kendrick. Super. He was already hot. He was like, until 2011 when I talked to some girl in Cali, she was like, the hottest nigga in Cali is Kendrick before he even dropped. He's like the hottest nigga in. It was dope because it was a long time ago. I was talking to her on Twitter. I was like, yo, so who's the hottest nigga in Cali? He's like, Kendrick. And this is when he had the mixtape. When he was on that hood shit. He wasn't even on the other shit. And I was like, damn. And that's how you gotta be.
Speaking of making a statement like that, the hottest nigga in Cali. I seen something online today from the Golden Deer Productions episode with Millie's. Right? And Millie's was kind of stressing the fact that we need to stop talking about the Massachusetts rap scene, music scene, as the Boston music scene. Do you agree with that?
Yeah. I think with him and them, they were talking. I feel like they was talking about like the rap scene, like the rap. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. As
far as the rap goes, as far as the rap scene goes, a lot of niggas from other cities can claim Boston. They claim Boston. They do. So
right, but I think Millie's was saying that niggas shouldn't, and niggas should just say.
But I think I'm with Millie's. Say your town you from. Say where you from. Say Massachusetts. We're all in the same state.
Well, you see, this is the thing, right? So when you look at, all right, so if you go to like say you was from fucking, I don't know, Weymouth or some shit, right? And you doing your music thing, and you have a show out in fucking, Memphis, Tennessee, dog. And they gonna ask you where you from. You gonna say Weymouth?
No, you just say Massachusetts.
Okay. I think. I guess you're right.
Because you gotta understand, at the end of the day, the only scene that really even makes some noise around the world in Massachusetts is Boston. I'm not saying Cambridge because Millie's brought up that Patrick Ewing, all of them niggas said Boston.
Right.
Like they didn't say Cambridge. Like he went to Cambridge, read the Latin, yes, but niggas are saying that he's from Boston.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I knew he was from Cambridge. I know the house he lived in. You know what I mean? There's niggas that there's even in the Boston Music Awards, Millie's is in there. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Joyner is in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even no matter where they're from, they're in the Boston Music Awards.
Right. And so that's the thing.
But you gotta understand, it's the capital, and Niggas ain't about to say they from Augusta, Georgia. Nigga,
that's what I'm saying, my nigga. Yeah, I mean, I know a nigga
niggas
from
ain't gonna
fucking.
say
I know a nigga from
niggas
Eustis, Florida. He ain't gonna say Eustis. He's gonna say Orlando. You know what I mean? Like he gonna say Miami, or he gonna say whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nigga, they ain't about to. But the thing about it, this is what it is. When you have talent, it don't matter. Like that nigga Chris Brown is from Tabawaki, fucking Virginia, somewhere shit, right? Yeah. But the whole VA, he rep LA now too. Yeah. Like it's like because he grew up on TV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas like Soulja Boy from NY, but he grew up in Atlanta.
Right.
And he was in a part of Atlanta where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like Future, straight up and down from Atlanta, nigga, from the fucked up part of Atlanta. Yeah, Gucci from the fucked up part of Atlanta. You feel me?
Facts.
Like when you think of Roxbury, nigga, Dudley, nigga, Orchard Park, that's where I'm at, nigga.
Right.
You feel me? That's where so when you say it and people see you out in those areas, they're like, damn, that nigga really was like when you ask like, yo, is Trevor from Roxbury? Ask a nigga from Roxbury, like, yo, Trevor's actually literally used to walk to Madison to school and home. Like he walked.
Okay. Yeah.
Like my crib was
you
5 minutes
Roxbury as fuck.
Yeah, so like that's where you get the disconnect.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? And then and cool thing about Millie's a different breed. Millie's was in Boston. Millie was in Cambridge. Millie was everywhere.
Yeah.
So I can't say nothing. Everybody know Millie's in every hood out here. So that's why. But then you get to niggas like, you know, Prano, Stizzy Left Lane, that them niggas was out here, like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? They rap, but they do that. They rap, but they out here, you know? So it's like niggas like Grimy Gert, who's like
Last Days
from Roxbury. And that's the disconnect that we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Even if you're from Weymouth, you can't get the same
essence.
I guess. Yeah, you don't get the same as me, Last Days, fucking Stizzy, niggas like that really be out here at the stoplights, at the corner stores, at the barbershops.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's what it is about Cali too. You can't go to Cali talking about Kendrick ain't from where he from because he was in Compton.
He was out
the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole time. Same thing with Nip. Why you think that nigga it's the essence of knowing, okay, bro, I was out here and then I made it from here. Same thing with even if you go to New York later and go to LA later and shit, okay. But niggas in the hood know you was there. That's why Bobby Shmurda pop. That's why Young M.A. pop. That's why Cardi pop. Niggas in Bronx, niggas in Brooklyn knew them niggas.
That's facts.
That's why Fabio, that's why Pop Smoke, them niggas was really crippin', doing what they doing out there.
So speaking of that, right? So speaking about everybody knowing you and you know, if to know you is to love you type deal, it's like, you know, if you know me, then you know things about me. So what are 3 things that you would want everybody to know about Treva Holmes?
Trev makes dope music. Trevor's very humble, and Trevor's very humble, and Trevor's one of the hottest niggas in Boston. Niggas know, and that's something that I never said. I never even said any of these things. This is what you said this to me.
Yeah.
And I'm not, and I never. My goal was to keep making music. I love making music.
Right.
But if someone says, yo, you're one of the top artists out here, bro, you're one of the elite niggas in Boston, you're Trev, the GOAT. And I'm like, I appreciate you, my nigga. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I'll support him. If that nigga's a chef, I'll go to the restaurant, nigga.
Right.
Like, I'm not so holy on my high horse that I'm like, okay. I know as of late I had to be less accessible. I had to really just, really be on my shit. Like, okay, some niggas really could be hating, or some niggas could really be on your shit. So you gotta really move different. But like, as far as like still in my mind, I still want to support and still want to be with niggas and really help. You know what I'm saying? And do shows. And You know, and you see how I move. When you see me at my last show, I was by myself, bro. I came there by myself. A lot of artists can't do that.
That's fact.
A lot of artists, fuck artists. A lot of niggas can't just move around by themselves. You can.
Right.
A lot of niggas can't.
Right.
And I love that. I love that I have such a dope ass like essence where I can, like, niggas ain't really on me on that crazy level because I've always been solid. You know what I'm saying?
Word. And that's just reputation, man. That's reputation, and that's just integrity, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that goes a long way, man. Character speaks for itself.
Yeah, and that's all I wanted.
I want to do this segment, man, called All Facts, Big Cap, man. I don't know if you heard about it.
I seen that. Yeah, I did see that. What's up? Talk to me.
So we're going to do this, man, and then we're going to wrap this up, bro, but I definitely want to get your opinion. And this is, all these statements right here are actually viewer supporter submitted, bro. These, like, I posted that, people got in my DMs, they was throwing shit. I took 4 of them that I liked that actually, some of them were funny, and some of them I actually agree with, man. So let's start, man. So all facts or big cap?
Facts, nigga.
Okay.
Right? Big cap.
So the first one is Boston/Massachusetts has a crab in a barrel mentality creatively.
Damn, dog. That is like, it's like 50-50 because, like, but yeah, I feel like that's everywhere, in every black community for real. So yeah, I think it's all facts.
To an extent, okay,
I said all facts.
Okay, all facts, all facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I say?
I mean, yeah. Say why.
I mean, I just seen a meme where it's a white boy and a black boy climbing a tree. The white boy has a father pushing him up the tree. And the black boy has a father pulling on him while he's climbing the tree. So I'm like, fuck.
Wow.
Crazy. But I think in a lot of black communities like that, but I would say the music scene in LA and in Atlanta, they really don't have that. They have the come on with me. You're coming with me.
I've seen that.
Boston, I'm like that because I have so much confidence in my music that I don't care. Like, even if you're nice, you're not Trev. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, come with me. Come on, bro. If I got a show and there's opportunities for other niggas, I'm sharing it.
Absolutely.
Some niggas will have opportunities and be scared that they won't get the same. They won't even share it.
Because they're scared to be overlooked.
Because they feel like they're niggas that get the opportunity and they won't.
Right. And what does that say about you then? Right.
Yeah, like what? Like, I'm just happy. Like, if somebody hit me up like, yo, do you know anybody with a podcast? I'm sending it to you. I'm sending it to niggas. And if you get one and all these other niggas get one and I don't get shit from it, shit, I don't got a podcast, so why the fuck am I mad?
Right.
Somebody's like, yo, do you know anybody with a podcast? I'm gonna send that same thing to everybody. If they didn't pick you, hey.
That's real shit. I mean, you know, so I kind of agree to that in a sec. Like I feel like it's
I would say 50-50 though. I say 50-50.
Yeah. I feel like it's
because it's not just
like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like before, it was like some real crabs in a barrel shit in Boston, bro. You know what I mean? But I feel like the era's starting to change. People are starting to work more with each other. People are starting to, reach back out and things of that nature. But we'll see what comes with that, man. You solid, so that's all that matters, man. But the next one.
But I feel like I do feel like there's other artists that do act like that and make that shit real.
Hey man, shit, you said it, not me.
I don't think they should be. I think everybody should just believe in themselves and help whoever. Like, everyone ain't like that.
All right, I hear you, bro. I hear you. But the next
it's
one
growing, though. It's growing.
Facts. That's facts. So the next part of all facts or big cap is gonna be 8-Zip is the next person to blow out the city if he stays consistent and stays out of jail.
I think that's big facts.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
All facts.
His first the first time I seen him when he got out of jail, because I knew A-Zip since back in Roxbury. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I seen him, he was at Maggie's Lounge, and we both had a show that day, and he bodied it, super bodied it, right? And he had this whole hood there. It was dope. It was fire. And I talked to him. I talked to everybody. I talked to all them niggas, and I was like, bro, do not let up, bro. Please do not let up. Do not go back to jail. I'm talking. These are the exact words we're saying to this nigga. I said, bro, look at your support system. I know all these niggas are sharing it. I know all these niggas is in the streets with it. Like,
right.
I know all these niggas will do anything for you. I know all these niggas will do anything for you. So, as long as you stay out these streets and keep it music, just keep it music for like at least, I would say, just every day for the next year, bro.
Right.
Just do not let up. And he hasn't.
Nah, he hasn't. He's on his shit right now.
And look what he's doing. This is only he ain't even out a year yet.
Nah, he's been out a year. It's a little over here.
I mean, I'm saying no. I'm talking about with the music.
Oh, like, okay, yeah.
So, like I was saying, like with the music, I said, bro, keep it going, bro, please, because like I you know what I'm saying. I'm not no hater, so I love when I see somebody, even if he's somebody better than me. I'm like, please keep going.
Nah, I'm not gonna front, bro. Like I tell my niggas, I tell my friends, like my I mean, the people I talk to every day. 8-Zip is my favorite rapper out of Boston right now, bro. Like I wholeheartedly support that kid, man. Like I fuck with his shit, bro. Like you know what I mean. And I've always had like a love for hood rappers out of Roxbury. And I feel like he just embodies that persona so well, and it's true, it's real. Because niggas know 80, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's why I said. So it's funny you said that because when I seen him, I said that to him. I was like, bro, yeah, you don't look back, bro. Just keep going, please. Leave the streets, leave everything, just rap.
All right, so that's all facts.
I think. Yeah, all facts. I think T has a really good chance to be the next one to blow because it's just all real. So,
I bet, man. So best of luck to my man A-Zip, man, for real.
And if you don't agree with that, I feel like you're hating. No bullshit.
Nah, that's facts too. Like for real. Yeah, I mean, like
I'm just going off. I'm just going off the buzz, the music, the package deal that you get from him.
Right.
I think if he stays consistent, like you said, stay out of jail, yeah, there we go. But yeah, go ahead. What's the next one? Shout out my nigga A-Zip. Shout out to my nigga A-Zip.
Yeah, shooters. So the next one, all caps. All facts, big cap. The next one is D Money Martinez is the gatekeeper to Boston.
I don't even know what that means. You gotta to be real, you just gotta. Why are you laughing, bro?
The reason why I'm laughing, the person who said this to me does not really like D Money Martinez. So.
Yo. Well, I don't think that's facts, but I think I'm gonna tell you straight up, like I do love the nigga's work ethic. That nigga he was making music for a minute. And shout out to D Money Martinez. I don't know who made this question, but like I mean, and y'all just set me up to say some dumb shit, nigga. But nigga, no, nigga. Like the gatekeeper, no. Like who said this?
This is. Yo, man, no name, no blame. He sent it to me anonymously, but this is all stemming. This is all stemming from D Money. No, he's good in my book. That's my nigga, man. But it's stemming from the whole D Money saying that Davies can't come to Boston no more type shit. Whatever, yada yada yada. But anyway.
Okay. I see, and I don't do the drama though. But shout out to D Money. He definitely putting in work. And
that nigga is super talented.
Super talented, and
he plays 10 different instruments
from the heart. Bro, he's dope. He definitely he grew up went to BAA, all that shit. So he's very musician. He's a musician on top of being a rapper. So that's pretty dope. Like I said, and great performance ethic, all that shit. He's a great performer as well. And I've always been to his shows growing up. Like before I was doing music, he was doing music. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right.
Shout out to him. But that question's fucked up. But that's Big Cap. That's Big Cap. And Big Cap and D-Money, you good in my book, my nigga. I don't know who hating on you right now, but that's funny as shit. It's still funny as shit.
Shout out D-Money Martinez, man. That's my guy, man.
I guess I'm the gatekeeper too or something, nigga. Like, chill, nigga. Like, chill, dog. Chill.
All right, last one, man.
Last
one before we sign out of here, man. Last one is Brockton. Brockton used to hate on Boston niggas creatively up until recently.
I had no idea, bro. Because I would tell you straight up, like I didn't really go to Brockton or be in Brockton growing like enough to know that they was hating or anything. I started fucking with Brockton like D the Flyers. Like I didn't even know that was the first time I heard of like somebody even rap Brockton. Like
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me.
No, that's
like,
fair.
It could be before. I don't know. Is Bia from Brockton or no?
B is from the North Shore, Malden, Medford.
North Shore.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know that. I didn't know Brockton was even like on some shit to even say some shit like that. But I know as of lately, like Brockton been turning up like since that.
You know,
that shit was hard.
You know, I think because people have this. They make the streets and rap synonymous to each other, right? And I think, and I think it's not fair, you know, in a lot of instances like this, because the person referring to this is some nigga who be on some street shit. So I don't think it really had anything to do with the creativity, because, like you said, you know, I knew some niggas in Brockton because I knew niggas from, you know, All Rhymes Entertainment, my nigga, you know, Nuff Said and all of them niggas. But I was rapping 10 years ago, bro. You see what I'm saying? So like that, you know, that's the different, like it's just a different time. So I'd have to say that's Big Cat. You know, I don't agree with that. I think Brockton kind of does its own thing. And I think that some niggas from Boston try to chump like outside cities sometimes because we're the capital, right? And we're supposed to be, you know, the front runner and shit like that. And I think that's corny. So yeah, that's, in my opinion, that's Big Cat. That's Big Cat.
All right, but I like the movement that's going on Brockton right now with Lord Felix and all of them niggas now.
Yeah, and bro, they got some shit.
Them niggas was at the Boston Music Awards on stage headlining they was the last act of the night and all that. And they rep Brockton hard. They rep Brockton hard. They're just putting out mad music right now. Mad music. And all of his whole squad. And that's after D the Flyers, you know what I'm saying? So and I fuck with that because like now we're at an era where like social media has made the city so small.
Right. The
city, like now that we know who's going because it's on social media.
Facts.
And you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Brockton, shout out to Lord Felix and these
shout out Van Buren Records, man.
Yes, they those are my dogs, man. They're killing shit. I like their whole rage. They be raging, bro. They go hard.
Oh yeah.
I like the young boys, man. They be going hard. Shout out to them. But I like to say that they are jealous of. Nah, I don't believe that. If it's some street shit, go ahead with all that. I think after I really got into the music, I kind of turned to I turned more creative than street. Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I turned more music than
as you should have
the hood. Because now, like you see bitches, you see white bitches walking Yorkies at 4 a.m. in Warren Gardens.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Like I was in Mattapan. I seen bitches coming out Deering Road, white as fuck. Like like they closed down Lenny's. They closing down mad shit. Like I'm on Morton. I see white people playing soccer on that Norfolk court at the nigga.
But you know what's crazy, bro?
I seen a nigga body there last year. Like I seen cops there. I got shot there last year. There's white people playing hacky sack.
Yo.
So like at the end of the day, my nigga, like all that hood shit. Like you look at the game now, 6ix9ine is like all that gangster shit is going. It's still big. Shout out to all the gang niggas and all that. But like in the industry, a lot of y'all opinions is not like anymore.
No,
it
you
used
right.
to be top. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But now these niggas just want to hear music. These niggas, okay, the street shit, okay, yeah, word, we lit, okay, word. But like, a lot of Pop Smoke's fans, okay, they gang, but a lot of his fans were people that like music, bro.
Yeah.
The streets loved him, we did. But he had fans in UK that had never held a gun, sold drugs, nothing.
Right, they just like his shit.
There's girls out here, there's girls out here, there's my little nieces and nephews. She like the way that I dance.
She like the way that I
nobody. Yeah. It's just good. It was just great music.
Right.
So you went in that era where, like, okay, you can violate all street codes if you want and still.
Nah.
You know.
That's facts. All right, man. So that was Big Cap.
Yeah. So I think it's Big Cap. I think it's not facts at all. So you got another one, or that's it?
Nah, that was it, man. 4. It was 4.
Okay.
It was 4. It was 4.
That was Big Cap.
Facts, nigga.
But what was the one I said all facts to?
All facts was it was the first two. It was Boston has the crabs and barrel mentality, and 8-Zip is the next person to blow if he stays consistent and out of jail.
Yeah, Big Fat. I say Big Fat's the second one, and the first one 50-50. I would say because like it depends on what. It depends on what.
Nah, you're right.
As a black community, crabs in the barrel. As a music, we're growing.
Yeah, we are.
Because I would say as entrepreneur, a lot of niggas still want discounts and shit.
Yeah,
a lot of niggas still want the homie discount. They want I'm like, how the fuck we gonna get up and I'm giving you the white people were fucking buying it for giving us tips and everything.
Right.
And you're
top
like,
dollar.
You wanna hand bruh, I said I say my feature price to a white artist sometimes. They go, oh, that's it. I got you double. Like
wow.
They go to Flame. They go to these restaurants. They're like, oh, that's it. We be asking for an extra piece of chicken. They be like, nigga, I'll pay $10 for an extra plate. Like, nah, I'm joking. I was that white artist thing. I was joking.
So I paid $10 for one more wing. Oh my god, yo, you killing me, dog.
Niggas want an extra wing and shit. Nigga, like, come on, bro.
Yo, but Trev, man, is there anything you want to end out with, bro? Like, is there anything you want to leave the people with?
Oh yeah, shout out to all the DJs and shout out to all the club promoters and the event promoters out here that haven't been working because of the pandemic, but still have been blasting my music, bumping Big Trev on their lives and then their Zooms and all that. I want to say shout out to them because, bro, without them, a lot of niggas won't even know about my music, to be real.
Word.
Shout out to the niggas out of town that fuck with Boston. That's a big thing because, you know, Atlanta niggas got out of town states that fuck with them. So anybody out of town that's not from Boston, not from Mass, that still fuck with niggas like me, niggas like, you know, the out here music. I fuck with that. And also, Big Trev in stores right now, nigga. Big Trev, if you got anything if you can get music from anything, my music's on there. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon, whatever, YouTube, all that. And Jug and Finesse videos out, the weekend videos out, and just experience that and hit me up on my Instagram so I can really talk to you. So I can really, cause I'm home, I'm chilling. So if y'all want to DM me and talk crazy, or y'all want to roast me, I'm with it. Like I'll roast all y'all ugly ass niggas, bro. Like, you know, yeah. And some more videos coming. I got quarantine video dropping soon. I got like the Lonely video dropping soon with Stizzy Left Lane, and then on also we doing a 617. We're dropping that on iTunes on June 17th. So
that's fire.
So, and hopefully we get a video for that. I want a video for that so bad. Timing is getting crazy.
I get it, man. I get it.
Yeah.
But just keep pumping out work, bro. Yeah. Trev, I definitely appreciate you coming on the show tonight, man.
Anytime, dog.
For real, man. Like, you got my full support, man. Anything you need me for, man, you let me know, bro. I got you.
Well, thank you, bro. Same here, man. Anytime you want me back on here, I'm here.
Absolutely, man. I'm gonna start doing it in-person interviews starting next month, man, because you know it's all contingent on how things go, right? But at the same time,
right.
I like the in-person vibe, bro. Like I wanna, build with people and things of that nature. And there's no bad Wi-Fi with in person. You know what I'm saying? But
my bad, bro. My bad, dog. You ain't gonna let me live.
Nah, man, I ain't never gonna let you live this down, dog. But hey, man, I'm signing out, bro. This is Charlie Machine, man. We on CWTFB Radio. We have my man Treva Holmes in the building. Whoever you are, wherever you are, on all platforms, go look up Big Trev, his latest project that he just dropped, man. Trev, I definitely appreciate you for coming on the show, bro. Much love, much success to everything that you got going on. But this is CWTFB Radio. We out.
I keep the tech on me, for them niggas thinking less of me, I keep that tech on me, ain't no jigging and finessing me,